everybody, welcome back to LDRS Creative. We're in studio tonight for another live class. Super excited. This is, we've had a full year of these already, if you haven't figured it out yet. Super excited to be doing this one. This is one of my favorite products that we have. I know I say this with everything, but it really is. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, these Alpha Stencils. And so I'm super excited to be able to craft with these tonight. I do want to mention this will be our last craft along this year. Don't worry, we will be back in January, but we're going to take a little bit of time off. But I'm super excited to be with you tonight, and I know Alan is too. He's been looking forward to this all day long. Oh, yeah. I want to give everybody a little hello tonight. I see that Corrine Darling is in the house tonight. Corrine is on our design team. She is one of my really good and super sweet friends, and it's always wonderful to see her projects. She is our expert Copic colorist. She's absolutely fantastic. So I'm always drooling over her cards when they come in. So hello, darling. Who else is coming in? And I'd love to know where you're coming in from too. So Pamela Joy is here, coming in from Lowbanks, Ontario, Canada, and she loves the alphabet stencils. Yay, so do I. Who else is here? Duraco, Blue Dancer, not sure. And I'm going to apologize for messing up names because I'm terrible at it, so I apologize. But she's coming in from North Carolina tonight. Welcome. Kathy DeMaria is in tonight. Who else is here? Oh, Cassie's here. Hi, Cassie. It's always so great of you to join us each week. Cassie is also on our design team. Whenever you see the most amazing watercolor projects, they are always from Cassie. Who else is here? Marcy is coming in. She says from breezy Southwest Florida. Annette is in from Arizona. Lori is coming in from Cartersville, Georgia. Hello, darling. Nice to see you back here this week. Elsie Carter is coming in. She says, anyone from St. Catharines, Ontario? Mary Kay is in from Lapeer, Michigan, just a little bit north of us. Kelly Marie from Folsom, California. Vicki is coming in from right here in Michigan. Deborah Mackey, welcome. She's coming in from New York. One of my favorites, actually. I love New York. I love Manhattan. I haven't actually been to other places in New York. I've only been to Manhattan, and I love it. Morgan is coming in from Canada. And Kathy is from Rochester, New York. Thank you for letting us know. Always love to know where everybody's coming in from. Mary, she says she's in the Tampa area. Hi, Sharon from Southern California. Scrapbook Essentials. She says, hello, Angie, our order arrived. Yes, it did. That is Stacy from Scrapbook, I'm losing my mind, from Scrapbook Essentials, BC, which would be British Columbia in Canada. So their order arrived. They actually did, Stacy actually did a really wonderful video that included all of the new products that they just got in. So Stacy, make sure you put any information up here you want, your address to your store, your website, anything that you want. Put it up there because we are always so happy to see everybody coming from the retail stores that stock our products and partner with us. So we always love to make sure that we are offering support. And as usual, as always, we always want you to go to the retail stores first. I know we have a website, but I always want you guys to go to the retail stores first to purchase your LDRS products, because they're so important to the industry. We want to make sure that we support them first and foremost. Who else is in? Lynn from Arizona. Lori's coming in from right here in Michigan. Tony from Long Island, New York. Who else is here? Kathleen from Owasso, Michigan. E. Miller is from Downriver, right here in Michigan once again. All right. So I am going to get rolling. Thank you to everybody again for coming in, but we do have some crafting to get to tonight. And I'm super excited about it. Now I'm going to share with you, I've been struggling with color selection. I don't normally come into the studio and make a project first. I know what I'm going to be crafting with. I try and kind of formulate a little bit of an idea maybe of what the direction might be before I come into the studio. And I was really struggling this time. I want to do something that could lean Christmassy or maybe not. but I'm really struggling with color selection. We came into the studio just about maybe 20 minutes or so before we went live. And, you know, I usually will go to, if anybody asks, because I know the question comes up, how do you choose your colors? How do you choose your colors? I usually just kind of pick my colors. But when I'm struggling, I go to pattern papers. I'll grab pattern papers, or even look to fabrics, patterns, things like that, where there's multiple colors, and just kind of pull from there. This time, I had such a busy day and I was running so late, I had to grab something to eat, so I didn't actually get to do that, and so I'm struggling a little bit. So I know that's a familiar feeling for everybody, so we're going to do the best we can. I pulled some things that I think look nice together, and we're going to see what happens. You know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. As always, it is just paper. So we're going to try it and see what happens. And I'm probably going to be asking you guys what you think and asking for your opinion. So please pay attention so you guys can help me out, because I'm probably going to be relying on you guys tonight. All right, we're going to go overhead and we're going to get started. All right. Oh, zoom in, Alan. Zooming in. Okay. So let me show you what is in today's class. Now, as usual, I have like main things that I have chosen for the class. Oh, Stephanie's here. Stephanie, darling. My really super.
What?
Yes, Stephanie's in.
Wow.
She's coming in from Canada, and she is one of my my bestie girlfriends. She's in Canada, and she always comes with me to trade shows. She's gone with me when I go do HSN, and sometimes we just kind of hang out just for fun. It doesn't even have to be even related to work. So happy to see you here tonight. Phyllis Zimmerman is joining us too. Oh my goodness, what is it? 54. What? Does it say 54 inches? Degrees. Okay, I'm thinking 54 inches. Where are you?
Somewhere.
Okay, so these are the three main products. Now, as Sharon, she says, used to be your designer. I remember she is still one of our designers, but we are also friends as well. So, okay, so as always, I have like main products I'm going to be crafting with, and then I kind of pull a few things to see if maybe I might need them, maybe I don't, if they just kind of inspire me when I'm looking at them. But these are the Alpha Stencils, and I pulled these out of here already. I'm going to show you on the back. The best we could do was kind of show you that the entire alphabet was in here, all right? We've given you some instructions, but here I'm going to tell you this. So each one of these, let's put this behind here, maybe. It would be helpful if I had colored cardstock, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be better?
I don't know.
Wow. Give me a color here. Okay, let's try this one. All right, so here's a color. They are the size of an A2 card, or an A2 piece of paper. I don't think my paper behind here is good at scrap. But anyway, they are the size of an A2, but the letters themselves are smaller so that you can use them on cards. I didn't want to go full size, you know, A2 size, because that would just be ginormous to even put on scrapbook pages. So the nice thing is we've designed these. So if you want to put them on your cards, great. If you want to put them on a tag and have a tag, I mean, you could seriously make a really cute tag out of this. It could be kind of a small, you know, like a rectangle, maybe, you know, yay big. It could be somebody's initial, like they're like a monogram if you want. I'll talk to you about the A to Z sentiments and how they work as well. But you could also spell words or names on your scrapbook pages too, which is so cute. Because we didn't make them too large. And I've wanted a full, like a really great alpha set that had a large alpha, but I didn't want to do stamps because that would just be so expensive for everybody. And I wanted this to be something that was going to be easily accessible to everybody. So that being said, we have the entire alphabet. I've lost, oh, here's the B. It's on the back. So here's the B. I'm not going to go through every single one. The C, okay, so you get the picture. So we have the entire alphabet all in one pack. You don't have, we didn't sell them in half packs or anything like that. We've got a fantastic price on these for you, 26 stencils. So you get the whole thing in one. Then let me talk to you about the A to Z sentiments and how these work. The packaging, you can see the stamps are, everything is so big that it's actually covering up the number of stamps in here. So So there's actually, you know, we have 26 alphas, right? So we have the 26, we have words in here for all 26 letters. Plus we've added some fun little icons in here. So we have a heart, 2 flowers, and this would be like little dots or the centers of the flowers, however you want to do it. So 30 stamps in total, but here's how they work. And they're not necessarily all in order, I'll tell you that. But here's how they work. A for always, B for believe, C, cherish, D is dream big, E, enjoy today, F, forever. You get the picture. It goes through, there's 1 stamp for every letter of the alphabet, okay? And so a really kind of fun way to use these, if you choose, is something like this, T, and we have thinking of you. Now, the T could just mean, you know, the beginning here of the thinking of you, or that could be a monogram, however it is you want to do it, okay? You know, we have one here, R, remember always. Here's another one, like if you don't even want to stamp the first letter and make that the initial, you know, letter to perfect day, you can do that as well, okay? So you can do all kinds of things with these. They're so, so fun. And then we also have the Petite Petals dies, which I think are just so universal. Oh, and by the way, these sentiments stand alone too. You don't have to use these with the alphas. They stand alone because all of these sentiments can be used on their own, you know, just for cards, for tags, for anything that you want. Petite Petals. I love this set. Again, universal. We try and give you guys things that are going to be kind of, you know, things that you can use year after year and reach for constantly. So we have 3 different stems here. These are all of your flowers. So there's 6 different flowers, but it's 1 die, actually not different flowers. They are each unique, but it's the same flower, if that makes sense. But 1 pass through the die cutting machine gets you all 6 flowers. 1 pass through your machine gets you all 6 centers of your flowers, okay? Making it easy, thinking about how we're using it so that you don't have to run 1 little die through 6 times to get 6 flowers. That kind of thing drives me nuts, by the way. So if we can do this kind of a thing, we do, all right? It's not always feasible to do it depending on the set, but we always try and do it. So what else have I grabbed? I thought it would be fun to have a background stamp, so I did grab the floral reverse background stamp. If you have these 3 and you're going to, because you know these are great, I think, to purchase all 3 of these together. They were designed to be used, they were designed together, but again, all to be used individually as well as mixed and matched. So I like this floral reverse background stamp. It is also new in this collection. You're welcome to use any kind of a background stamp. I just wanted to have some wonderful texture, so I grabbed this. I did grab the Aligned Geos. I don't know if I'm going to use these. This one I know I'm definitely going to use now that I'm looking at it again. I think I'm going to use that in my background for sure. This one I may not. We'll see. I think I might end up with a little too much going on. But I did grab my mixed scallop rectangle dies. Again, one of the staple things that, I mean, we have this as postage as well as rectangles, but the cool thing about it is they all nest and they're all different scallops, which is just awesome. So I think I'm going to be using that as well. What else did I grab? I grabbed, all right, let me see. I grabbed some cardstock. I don't know what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use, but I liked these colors together. This is kind of a limey green, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, which I think is pretty. We'll see how it works. I grabbed my embossing ink, my watermark. I grabbed my Marina Madness, and that looks nice with this cardstock. The red, of course, as you can see, is Kiss Me Red. Looks great with the red. And I also grabbed Soft Kisses. So one of my favorite things, I love cool colors. And I love cool colors mixed kind of like with warm colors, but because this red is warm. Let me move this down for you. This to me is like a go-between. And when I think of like icy icicles and cool, cold things, I love to see blues in Christmas, but I also like to see pinks in Christmas. And I really like them with this combination. I think it's really pretty. And then always I've got my good old standby, which is Raven. All right, so these are the pads that I've grabbed. We'll see what I use. Oops. So I'm going to put these back up here. I've got my little block. All right, so just kind of showing you what all of my things are that I've got. I think I'm going to start. I'm going to use B because I wanted to do something for the holiday. And so I'm going to use B, and I like Believe. I may end up using Believe, like something like Believe, Hope. What else is in here? Believe, Hope. Trying to think of something else maybe for Christmas. Maybe I'll just use Believe and Hope. I could even use Believe. I could use the XO. Very Loved, Remember, Thinking of You, Quiet Moments, Sending. Yeah, it's not a Christmas set, so I think I have Believe, Hope. I like Imagine. I think Imagine is a fun one too. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. I'm going to start off with my stencil. Let me grab... you know what I forgot to do, Alan?
I do not.
I forgot to grab my blending brushes.
My favorite.
See what I mean? I'm telling you, I was not planning well today or early. So I don't have a blending brush. So if you'll do me a favor, I need like light, give me a light pink. Yeah, that one will work. I had the Jeopardy music going on in my head. Do, 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 do. All right. There's that one. Let me see. Let me get my other one. I see one over here that I've already got started. Or I'm almost at the end of. So, what? I don't need the blue, honey, but thank you. All right, so I am going to tape this down because my stencil is the same size as my, my card. I'm going to tape it down. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stencil in my lightest color because I want to build on it. So I'm going to be kind of stamping. Let me see, do I want to do that way over in this side? I'm going to be cutting this a little bit. Let me think about this. Because I'm definitely going to cut it out. So maybe before I figure out where that's going to go, see what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm kind of doing this as we go. Because if I put this here, and then I stamp the word Believe, it might go. I think I'm going to actually go this way with it. Off to the side a little bit. All right, so I think I can leave it where it is and stencil this. So I'm going to stencil it with Soft Kisses. All right. And I don't want to go too heavy. I just want to go nice and light. I'm not pressing really hard. Just nice, gentle circles. I like doing circles when I'm stenciling because that way I don't get like streaky lines. It tends to blend really nicely that way. Now, I'm going to come in a little bit heavier off of the left side over here. Just to add a little bit of definition. Still going in a circle. Just playing with color blending. Maybe a little bit up from the bottom. Up from the bottom here. I just think it's kind of fun. And then from the center out, that's getting me a little bit darker right on the inside. It just kind of adds dimension. Bring that in a bit. Trying not to get too heavy of a line on that inside edge. On the right edge. I want my edge my color line to be on the left edge of it. I just think it looks cool. A little more up from the bottom, strengthen the base of it so it looks like it's sitting and weighted. Okay, that looks kind of pretty. Kind of pretty. I take stenciling very seriously because when I was a color, you know, how do I word this? I Copic colored and, you know, I watercolored for years, and so I really kind of pay attention all the time to shadows and where shadows are, like in our natural environment. Just give this a clean off. And so I try and capture that just a little bit with stenciling if I can. It doesn't always work out, but if I can do it, I try. I'm trying to think if I want to leave this just in pink. My other option, and I'm concerned about bringing this in, I think this is going to be, I have Lipstick Jungle. I think the red is going to be too much. So, Alan, I need another blending brush, my darling.
No, you don't.
There's got to be one that's like a little bit darker pink instead of going like purpley pink, though. It might be easier if you just brought the whole basket over to me.
You want purple or pink?
No, I don't want purple. Let's see. That's the one right there. Look at that. He's a good egg.
job.
He's a good egg. Okay. So this one is Lipstick Jungle. I am going to give that a little bit of a brush there. And you're going to see this kind of richen up a little bit more. So it's not quite so light pink. Because like I said, I want it to lean Christmassy. I'm just coming darker up from the bottom, from the center. So we're still going to have those pink highlights in there because I'm not necessarily going all the way across the whole thing, but look at that. Now we're cooking. How does it go? We're cooking with fire, cooking with gas. Is that what it is? I don't know how it goes. All right.
Would that be like caveman's creed?
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with fire?
No, I think it's like cooking with gas. Isn't it like,
I think so.
you know, instead of, I don't know, an electric stove or something, it's, I don't know how it goes. I honestly don't know.
I think you're right. It's cooking with gas.
Cooking with gas? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Look how pretty. Simple little bee. Oh, thank you, Vicky. She said it is gas. Yay. I was right. Haha.
Should we have a question?
Oh, are there questions?
No, should we have a...
Oh, do you have a question all ready to
Yeah.
go?
What was the first color blending brush that you asked for?
What?
What was the first color blending brush you asked for?
Okay, Alan wants to know. This is for a $10 gift certificate. You want to write the answer you're looking for me?
God, you don't know.
Well, I want to make sure that I'm looking for the right... You have to give me the word you're looking for.
Can you read that?
No, I didn't. He's got the wrong
No, you're
answer.
right. You're right. Which one was it? Okay.
Okay, Alan wants... Yes! We've already got answers. Who answered it? It was Tony. Tony got it. Tony Seaberger was the first one to say pink. They heard your question.
Was it pink?
It's pink. Yes, it was pink. Tony, congratulations. And good ears, darling. She guessed pink, and you are correct. You have won a $10 gift certificate to LDRS Creative. What's your problem, Alan? You're looking at me like there's something wrong here. I've got the wrong lids. No, that's right. No, there wasn't. So you've won a $10 gift certificate, Tony. If you will please do me a favor And send us an email to customerservice@ldrscreative.com, and we will get your gift certificate out to you right away. Alrighty, let's see. Now, if any of you have questions, make sure you put the big word question in all caps in front of it so that Alan can see it and tell me there's a question. All right, so let's see. Let me do this. I'm going to put this into here. Oh, you're so welcome, Tony. Oops.
What was the question?
Oh, Alan Hunt.
No, Marcy said, what was the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. The question was, what was the first, what was
Blending
it?
brush.
Blending brush color that I asked for. Oh, this is going right to that. Okay, this has got to come off of here. We will be asking more questions, so don't worry if you didn't win. You will have more opportunities. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use Believe. And I think I'm going to go, right here. I could go right, oh, I like it tucked inside there. But I also like it off to the side here too. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What, Alan?
Nothing.
Believe. I've also got Hope. I don't like Believe, Hope. All right, I'm not going to do, no, I'm just going to do the one. I'm limited on space, so as I'm looking at this, see, sometimes I think in my head maybe I can do more, but I'm very limited on space. So I'm going to bring this, I want to make sure it's going to fit.
Are you saving extra space at the top for some reason?
I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do. So that's like one of the things. I was looking at some of these. And I don't know if I want to. One of the things I like is, and Linnea does this all the time, she's so great at it, she uses this stamp right here to create a little bit of extra kind of texture, like off the edge, almost like we're texturizing it. And I'm wondering if that might work in this instance, or what I may do here. I might go down one color or a size with the die. Let me see if that's going to work. I just feel like this one is so big around it. But if I go smaller, ooh, that's really tight. But if I lower the word Believe down here, that's actually nice. And then what I could do then is layer it up on this one with another color behind it. And I'm getting multiple layers then. That might be really pretty.
Did you see Corinne's question?
What is Corinne's question?
Are you using the flowers?
I am using the flowers.
I guess
Corinne.
that probably means something.
Yes, I could
Size.
certainly, yes. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to layer it. See, this is why I like to plan a little bit maybe before I come in here, but if I layer this one up on top, I think I still have plenty of room for, I just think that's so tight. All right, I'm going to scrap that one, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to my original plan. I'm going to, I do want the bee to be centered down, not necessarily, but weighted down toward the bottom a bit. I like that, and I'm going to move the Believe over to kind of fill out some of that space. Okay, I don't know if that's straight. Press so it stays. So let me go like this. It's not straight. Okay. That looks better. All right. So now I am going to do the Believe. I'm going to do the Believe I'm going to do it in black because I really want it to stand out. So I'm going to give that a little wipe because I have not stamped with the stamp yet. So having gone light with the stencil, that black with the Believe is really going to pop off of there nicely. Look how gorgeous. I'm going to do one more just because that was the first time I stamped with that stamp. There we go. Hi, Barbara. Look how pretty that looks, just like that. Very nice. Okay. A little bit of our extreme clean just to get the excess off of that stamp. And yeah, I mean, it does leave a little bit of color behind, and that's fine. It's almost like it conditions it for you a bit, kind of like, well, kind of like if you had a, let's call it seasoning on your stamp. For those of you that have ever worked with cast iron, you know what I mean. Seasoning. Okay. So let's see. So that is that layer. All right, Mr. Hunt.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to leave a little bit of room on both sides. But the bee is definitely shifted off to the left and a little bit low, which I think is pretty. Do I have it crooked? Maybe a little. There we go. Okay, I'm going to hand that off to Mr. Hunt. He's going to put that through the die cutting machine. So let me talk for a moment. So I'm angling it just a little bit like so, so that it goes over one corner at a time. I talk about this all the time. You don't want it straight, a straight edge going through all together at one time, because it's like a big speed bump. All right, so go ahead, Mr. Hunt. We'll run that through. All right, and then let's see. Did it go? Are we good? Okay. All right. Let's see how we did.
Good.
I think so. I think so. There we go. Just trying to pull that up gently so I don't tear anything. Where'd my dies go? Where'd my dies go? Okay. I'm like really weird about putting things back where they go so that I don't lose things. Okay, there you go. Step one, done, Believe. Now again, like seriously, if you just wanted this, if you had, you know, if you wanted to turn this into a tag or a little mini card, a little note card or something like that, that could be somebody's initial or like I said, just the word Believe, and that could just be so, so cute. Okay. I'm going to set this piece aside, and let me grab my inks. So now I've got my watermark ink, and I think, how would it look if I did, where's my card base? How does this larger one, look at how it gives us that little bit of a white edge. Let's see how that sits in here. That gives me a nice edge around there, which is really pretty. All right, I'm going to try something. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to trim this to an A2 size. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to bring out my larger Misty. And I kind of want to go, I'm going to be cutting the edges of this anyway. Let me see how this is going to fit. That actually fits quite nicely. Okay, so let me grab my stamp. Now again, this one is called Floral Reverse Background. I'm going to pull the backing off of the stamp. I don't care if I, do any damage or curling or anything to the backing. What I don't want to do is stretch my stamp. Okay? So I am going to put some tape on my paper because press that down so I don't feel a bump when I go to stamp. I don't even care if I don't stamp perfectly in the middle because I'm going to have something covering it anyway, but okay, so back to this. Don't stretch your stamps. Pull, oops, I keep losing it. Pull the backing off your stamp and go little by little. Ah, get off of there. Oh, look at my mess I've got. Oh, Ange. There we go. I'm going to lay my stamp down here just to give me a little bit of leverage to pull this off of here. These big stamps, it just takes a little bit of patience. Don't stretch the stamp. Okay? It is just polymer, so it can stretch. And I don't want that to happen. Okay. So this is the very first time I'm using that. As I use it more, this isn't going to be as difficult to get off. Although it might be difficult to put back on. Okay. All right, so I'm going to peel this up. 2 hands. Again, no stretching. I just don't want to stretch it out of, out of shape. Especially when you've got stamps that have, like character stamps and flowers and things like that, where you have a coordinating die that has to cut it. That's really not a good idea because then the die won't fit. I don't even care if this isn't perfectly straight right now because it's just an all-over pattern. This may very well pull up my paper because it's so sticky. There you go. That's great. How can I make sure it's in the exact spot now, right? I think that'll work. Does that look like? I think that'll work. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me see what I need. I know I'm like flubbing around here. I don't need to worry about those corners. So I'm going to, I can't put anything down other than tape because a magnet is going to get in the way. I'm actually going to see if this will help to hold the paper down so that if I need to come back over this and ink it up and stamp again, I can because I haven't lifted it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape in these corners since I'm going to be cutting the corners off anyway. And I'm going to go in with my watermark. I mean, you could do color on that as well, but I'm going to do the watermark. If I, no, I'm not going to actually emboss it. I just want to get like that kind of, I don't know, that wet look on it so I get a little bit of pattern. I may not even like it. We'll see. I often craft things that I don't like and I start over, or I just come at it from a different angle. But let's see how we do here. Giving it time to soak in to the paper. What is watermark? Well, A watermark it's basically embossing. It's an embossing ink, and so sometimes you'll see embossing. It'll say embossing ink pad, or it'll say watermark. It makes it look like it's, you know, got like an old-fashioned watermark. So I think
Looks good.
nah, it does not. I don't see it as much. I'm going to do it again. So, and you'll see it says great for use with an embossing powder, and so on. So yeah, it's anywhere it depends. Like different companies will call it either embossing or watermark. I'm going to do this maybe a couple of times to make sure this really transfers. I'm just going to go over it. And if it's not giving me, oh, it's starting to show. This side is not hitting as well. And I don't know if it's because I've got, I don't want to use a color ink. So I don't know if it's because I've got things raised a little bit under there, because I put the tape under there. Sometimes that causes a little bit of an issue. All right, we're getting there. Are you starting to see that pattern come through? For some reason it's not catching as well on this side. So I am going to give that some extra pressure. I may have to raise it underneath. It could be that I need to raise it underneath my, there we go, we're getting there. I just like the look of it better than if I used an ink. So that's, sometimes you just gotta put forth the work, right? Oh, Deborah says, I've always used embossing ink, but had never heard of watermark. It's the same thing. It just gives you that look that it's kind of, you know, got a watermark. All right, we're getting there. There's one spot here. It's right around that doggone tape. I'm starting to think I should have removed the tape before putting the other 4 pieces of tape down. But we're getting there. Look how pretty that's starting to look. I know, this is a lot of work. Probably would have been easier if I would have just used
Color.
this ink pad. It would have gone much faster. But that's okay. I may even actually do it at this point because I'm getting a little frustrated and I'm starting to break a sweat. Last thing I want to do is break a sweat. Wow, I think that looks really pretty. What do you think, Alan?
I think it's great.
I think it looks gorgeous. And then putting that, it's really pretty. It's very faint, which I think is really nice. All right, so I am going to kind of go on this side a little. And press and hold. Okay. Oh, Mamma Mia. It's getting there. Everybody's yelling, just use the blue ink pad. But I kind of got this, like, I'm afraid if I use, yeah, I know, CPR it. I'm afraid if I use the blue ink pad, it's
Why
going
are
to
you
be
so
too
dark?
dark, because I want it to be darker. But I'm afraid if I use the blue ink pad, it's going to be too much. Okay.
Okay, but this is your last time.
All right. There we go.
Let me see what it looks
I'm
like.
big, I'm strong. Looks pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's much darker over here.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. Look how pretty that looks on camera. Can you see it? It's not as dark on camera, but
Damask? Damask?
yeah, it does kind of have a damask kind of a look to it. Okay, extreme clean. Clean this baby off. Especially the embossing stuff, because that gets a little sticky, gooey if you don't clean it. Then you come back and you go to ink it up with like a regular ink pad. It's not quite the same. So I like to get that off of there so that it's all ready for next time. Clean up on aisle 4. All right, I'm going to put this down first while it's here. Wait a minute. Am I doing that right? Does it really matter, Ange? I think this goes on here. I'm not going to worry about whether or not I have the pattern lined up right. Yeah, it's not right. All right, let's get this thing up. I might give this to Alan and let him do. Again, don't pull. I'm just kind of rolling gently. Okay. Now, this one goes here. Nope. Alan!
What? What?
I know, I need you to do it because I'm just like, I'm losing my mind ever so slowly here. Here, I'm going to give these to you. You put it together. People don't want to see me do that.
No,
Thank you. See?
I don't even want
It's good to have an Alan.
I need one.
You just have to act like you can't do it and he jumps in to help. Shh, don't tell him I said that. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Now I'm going to cut this with this die.
Figured out your problem.
What was the problem?
You had the wrong side.
Oh, did I? Now, it doesn't matter to me, Alan, if the pattern lines up with it.
Okay. Well,
Should I have told you that first?
No, but now, I'm down the road here. Pulling an Angie.
Okay, so I am gonna give this a little bit of a tape down here.
Take down or tape down?
Tape down. So it doesn't move. And again, it's on an angle. And I'm gonna hand this off, but Alan's not there.
Here.
All right,
I'm trying to do it left-handed.
okay. Let's see how we did. All right, peel this up gently. Gently. Look at that. Look how pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous background. Okay. All right, and I'm going to put this aside too, because I think I'm done with that. And then, oh, that just has an elegance about it that I think is so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to do red flowers. Ugh, this green looks a little, that's a little harsh. I might do this green. I don't know. I have an idea. How about if I do leaves in this color and some red flowers? That's what I'll do. I'm not even going to bring green in. I'm just going to do red, or these same colors, and then I have the pink. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This one. So let's see. There's one.
Blue leaves.
Yep, I'm going to do blue leaves. We'll see. I may not like it, but right now I'm going to do blue leaves. It may be too strong. I can always change it.
That's the question.
Yep, I can always change it. And then I've got red for the flowers. maybe I will do these kind of limey green in the center. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to cut a little piece. I may hate it. I've got other colors here. This is how it goes, you know. You just kind of play with it, see what works. If it doesn't work, you try a different color. This is just how it is sometimes. So I'm just going to kind of play, see what I do. I'm going to have the shiny side up. We're going to put this through. I may end up redoing those leaves in the green. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a set in green too, and we'll see how it looks. But I'm going to pop this up on foam. That I do know. Question came up, by the way, about these scissors. Okay, love these scissors. I have these stationed all around the studio. I've been using them for, I don't know, 20 years. I think this might have been my first pair, maybe my second pair. But anyway, they are Fiskars. When you look at reviews on them, I have several pair of these. On my very first pair, this little thing right here kind of broke, and it doesn't really matter. It just stays open like this, but they still work beautifully. The reason I'm pointing them out is I think they're Fiskars. They're like craft shears or something shears, whatever. For if you have arthritis or just weakness in the muscles or something in your hands, they're fantastic because you're not going like this, which kills me. It's so painful for me. I can just kind of go like this with my whole hand, and it's super easy. And it's also, you can work around anything that you might be cutting. So I'm mentioning it because the question came up, and I want you to know what they are. Let's see. Alan, it fell.
That's because you didn't tape it.
I didn't tape it. Why didn't you?
Too.
But you didn't look. It's your responsibility.
I just turned the crank.
Oh, Mr. Hunt, what are we going to do with you?
What are your mother and I going to do?
Okay, so I have this one. We're going to have to redo this other one here. Not a big deal. Let's see if I can still fit it on here.
Why do you have to redo it?
Because it's all cut off.
So, who's going to know? Pop it out of there. See what it looks like.
Mr. Hunt, go, step away.
Oh, I thought we were going to do another one.
We are going to do another one.
Okay.
But don't tell me to use the ones that were cut off. No.
Okay.
All right, we'll go this direction. I think I'm going to tape it down this time. Who votes for taping it down?
Well, I certainly do.
I have a feeling I'm going to end up going with the limey green.
Me too.
It doesn't even fit on here anymore. What's the matter for you? I think it's going to be too much blue. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, I'm going to get the green ready because I want to cut some of that too. Maybe I'll do one green and one blue. That blue does look pretty on there. But let me do a little green too.
It does look pretty good. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, and maybe I'll just do one of them instead of two.
Or three.
And then I think that the lime green in the center of the red flowers is going to really pop too. So let's just try it. We'll see what happens. Ooh, what have I done? Uh-oh. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Come on.
All right. So
Okay.
what's that movie?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think I have the wrong movie in mind.
Oh. Never mind.
Okay.
Don't read lips.
He doesn't read lips. Hold on. I got to ask him a question. Hold on, Alan.
What? I really don't know.
Oh, you don't know either.
You're the one who quotes it all the time.
I know. I quote these things, but I don't quote them with any movie in mind. I quote them just because they're in my
Okay,
head.
How's this? Who said the line? You know who said the line, right? No, never.
Look at me. Look at me.
That's what I think.
I think so too. Yeah. All right. Look it up. Maybe I'll just do that little bit right there. We're trying to figure out another question for you.
That's who said it, and the movie was correct too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You looked it up and I was right?
Yes.
Okay. No. So who said, what actor said, if you can give me the act, I'm going to look, all right, we're going to do this. You know what, they're mentioning Oliver Twist. Is it in that too?
It doesn't matter. It's not the answer you're looking for.
You're correct. It's not the answer I'm looking for.
See, that's what you use on me all the time.
You are correct. Ooh, do I want the flowers on there? Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you it's not Oliver Twist. It's not Oliver. I want the actor's name and I want the movie. I was right, correct?
Yes, and I think Deborah has the best question or answer. Did you even ask a question?
No, but you're sure I have the right one. You looked it up.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Give me a moment. I got to verify.
We can give him a hint too.
Come here. Come here, Alan.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Name the actor and name the movie
Oh, wait, what might help?
that has the line, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
And clue is
What is the clue? Well, let's not give a clue yet.
that I am related to him.
Oh, stop it. I don't even know if I want the red flowers on here. Okay, so this is a two-part question, but we can have two winners, two $10 winners. I want the actor's name, and I want the movie. And this is a movie from quite a while ago. I may have even been in middle school. Thank you, sir. May I have another? I don't see anybody leaving any question.
This is the worst question you've ever asked. They like my... Oh,
Nope, it is not Stripes Bill Murray.
But one of my...
All right. Look
Wow.
at that. Sharon Gullickson.
She always knows.
Okay,
that.
so hold on. Sharon Gullickson, and then the next person was Deborah Mackey, and she said Animal House. So it is, yes. So Sharon Gullickson and Deborah Mackey, you guys are the winners because Sharon guessed Animal House and Kevin Bacon, which you got both answers correct. Deborah, I don't know what Caddy is, but Animal House was correct. So Deborah Mackey, Sharon Gullickson, you both win $10 gift certificates to LDRS Creative. I need you please to send us an email to customerservice@ldrscreative.com and let us know that you guessed Animal House and or Kevin Bacon, and we will get your gift certificate out to you right away. Oh, it was 1978? Yep, so I was 10 years old, so I was still in elementary school.
Well, what were you doing watching?
I know. Why was I watching Animal House? That is a very, very valid question.
Yeah. So I'm with
Ooh.
Laura Yoder here.
What?
I like it without the flowers. I like it with just the leaf.
I like that one little leaf. I do too.
Yeah.
I think the flowers are too much.
Yeah.
Alan, I'm wondering if I want to put, all right, let me test something here. I'm wondering if I want to put some red behind this, but I don't know if I do. Ooh, that's going to darken it up. Just yuck, too much.
Maybe pink.
No, I think I'm just going to go with this and keep it nice and bright. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, we're going a little more simple than I thought, to be honest with you. I don't think I like the flowers on it.
Not in that color, anyway.
No, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. So, this is what happens. It just sometimes turns out, you look at it and you go, sometimes less is more. So, first of all, I'm going to put foam behind both of these. Oh, Sharon, you fell asleep during the movie? You know what that means to me? You got to watch it again.
It means we're related.
No, I absolutely get that. I am somebody who has never, and I think I've tried to watch it at least twice, but I think maybe 3 times, and that is Forrest Gump. I've never seen the whole thing. I fall asleep every time. It's like a lullaby to me for some reason. I just go to sleep. What was happening when that line was said? I believe
She's trying to take it down there.
No, Lisa Lucas Nelson. What was happening when that line was said? Do you want me to answer? he was basically being hazed by the fraternity that he was pledging. And they were hitting him on the rear end with a paddle. I don't know why I remember this stuff.
Or why you quote it all the time.
Or why I quote this stuff. Thank you, sir. May I have another? It does say something about my warped sense of humor, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I remember Kevin Bacon in Animal House. Oh, Stacy from Scrapbook Essentials says, I couldn't get through Forrest Gump either. Oh, it was like a painful experience. I would have rather gone to the dentist, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Oh, Alan, yes you do. You absolutely do fall asleep during every movie. And then he wonders why he can't sleep at night.
Linnea says, Oliver Twist is, please, sir, may I have some more?
Ah, please, sir, may I have some more? Very good. Yes, Lisa, when he bends over in his tighty whities. You are correct, darling. I'm going to leave that kind of hanging, like, maybe I'll bring it up front. A little bit like that. Maybe a little taller. Yeah, I think that's pretty. It kind of takes up a little space up top. Whew. All right. Let me get some glue. That almost feels too perfect. It's going to bother me. It's pretty. I like the white space. Okay. Ooh. Alan.
Yes.
All right, got to remember the positioning of that. Come on. A little bit on there. And then give it a little bit of white on the inside. There we go. Simple, pretty. .802, and we're done. I have extra dies over here that I did not, or die cuts I did not even end up using. So as it turns out, you could probably do this card in no time. I think it's really pretty. I like it. I love the background. I think the background really sets that off. It's so gorgeous. I wish you guys could see
You gotta put it down.
what it's like here in studio, because it's even brighter than it looks on the camera. I think it's really pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Hunt, you want to come back to the front?
Sure.
All right. Oh, boy. Thank you, everybody. I like it. I think it's so, so pretty. Not at all where I thought I was going with it, because I really thought I was going to put the flowers on there, but I don't think it needs it. I just love that little bit of a vine, so that was a really great call. I was reading your comments, and I saw many people say no to the flowers, and yeah, I think it was a really good call, so thank you so much for your help. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much. I'm trying to see if there were any more questions. Pamela Joy says, I don't see the stencil and stamp set at Scrapbook Essentials. Stacy, are you listening?
It's probably not a set.
No, it's not a set, but I don't. If you have those, let them know. If there's something that if you'd like to shop at Scrapbook Essentials, and if you don't see something that you want, then let Stacy and Keith know. We ship very quickly and get things out to them. So yeah, let them know if there's things that you want that you don't find in the store. All right, everybody, that is it for tonight. That is it for us this year. Oh my goodness, I cannot even believe. By the way, Alan's turning 66 tomorrow.
That's a rumor. I don't think it's true.
66 tomorrow. When did I become old enough to be married to a man who's 66 years old?
Well,
oh, wait, hold on. Stacy's saying which one again? The stamp. I'm not sure which stamp. I don't know if it's the reverse floral background stamp or if it is the A to Z sentiments. I don't know which set. So which one of these, whoever asked the question, which one of these are you looking for from Scrapbook Essentials? All right. Oh, everybody's giving you happy birthdays. Sharon's saying, can you give me the email address again? Oh, that's weird. Linnea, will you please put the email address up there so that Sharon can grab that? All right, any other questions? Let's see. Oh, everybody's giving you happy birthdays. Isn't that so sweet? And happy holidays. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all of those things to all of you. We wish you both an amazing a holiday season and celebrations with family, with friends, with whomever you are spending it with. Thank you guys so much for your support all year long. We are looking forward to next year already, but we're signing off for 2025. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will be back here in January. Bye, everybody.